AC Guy 1948 here. Going to be cleaning up a radio I found. This is a Bindex. I believe it's from like the 40s, late 40s. I got it out of a barn from an old dairy farm. They were using it up in their little office thing. They had a little office built in their barn. So yeah, we're going to start cleaning this up. Got some soapy water in a bottle, a little bit of Dawn, and a microfiber cloth. I bought some premium extra large detail towels from Walmart. They were on clearance for $7, so I went with them. I'm going to give them a try. We're just going to wipe this off and see how it turns out. Oh wow, it's got like a wood grain to it. That's nice. Wow. This turned out to be a nice looking radio. Kind of figured that'd be the hardest part to get right there. Yeah. Might need a toothpick or a toothbrush or something to get down in them grooves. A little more water on my rag. It's cleaning up really good though. Wow. Who'd have thought that'd look like that underneath? Went from that to that. Go ahead and get a little more water and a fresher piece of cloth. A fresher spot on the cloth. I don't know what the inside of this radio looks like, but I can't imagine it's in the best of shape. Just judging from, yeah. That kind of worries me a little bit about plugging it in. We'll take the top off and see how it looks inside. Maybe you can see a little bit in there. Has a nice little carry handle. Well, for a quick little wipe off, look at all the dirt on that rag. So yeah, she was pretty filthy. Now I don't think it's going to keep that nice gloss though. I'll bet it's going to fade out as it dries. I already know that the string that goes from here up to the little dial indicator is broken. So, but the tuner should still work because it's connected directly. It looks like it's connected directly into the tuner, and it's just a string that runs up to move that. What to do with trying to save that, make it glossy? I don't know yet. Look at the power cable on it though. It's got a pretty neat little cutout in there. But the cable on it, it's probably original to it. Let's see what it takes to get into this thing. My rag real quick. Yeah, she's might be done. See, that's how I know that the string's the problem. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to need a regular head screw, a little nut, regular head screw, and another little nut driver. Let me go get those and see what we can do. Alright, found a standard nut driver would work, or a screwdriver with the little end like that on it. I don't know how these come off though. That's probably going to be my biggest problem. I don't know if they just pull off. Looks like they just pull off if it wants to focus. Well, one came off easy. Let's see if the other one comes off. Oh no. Might be some trick to getting this one off. Yeah. I don't know if there's, I might have to stop and do a little looking up on how that part comes off. But everything's just a little difficult with the camera in front of me. I'm working way, my arm's way extended. If I come over here. Put a mile-long screw in there. I think someone else has been into this. That doesn't look original. Yeah, I doubt they put that in there originally. See if I can find my little... Of course not. I'm gonna say I can find my little driver. Okay, I figured out the best way to get this little tuner dial off. I just took a screwdriver and started prying up on it, and there she is. Still got to take 2 screws out of it. Uh-oh. Might have to do this off camera. That one came. Need a shorter screwdriver too. Probably just going to speed this up. If I can figure out how. If not, you're watching a long video here. There she goes. It's always that last one that fights you. Okay, here's the last screw. Go ahead and take the top off here and see how she looks inside. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know about plugging that in. There's up underneath. That's not in too bad a shape. It has a spider nest living in it. Okay, so that's how that works. It just has string on it and it slides back and forth. A little light there. It looks like it probably had a light here, but it's missing. Yikes. This might be a little out of my league for trying to fix. Oh, speaker's torn up. Yeah, speaker's tore up. No good. All the tubes are pretty well. Oh gosh. I'm going to say no to plugging this one in. Wow, that's a real mess down in there. I don't think this one's going to work again, at least not while I own it. Jeez. I was hoping it'd be just a little bit nicer up underneath. Yeah. Kind of worries me a bit. I think I'm going to get the air hose and just blow this thing off and see, take that off so I don't lose it. Or maybe I'll lose it easier. Yeah. Okay. Well, say anything on the back. Yeah, it's got a number there. Probably doesn't mean much. Remove screws to replace tubes. External antenna. I guess it's got a spot there we can put an external antenna in. Feels like that's almost like Bakelite. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get the air compressor and blow all that off. See what we have. Well, I took a minute and kind of blew out. There's still a little bit of gunk down in there. The air compressor just couldn't get to, but I don't think I want to plug it in. I don't see any good coming out of that. I'm sure it did work. Probably up till they quit using it. Up till they quit using the farm, that is, for what it was being used for. I don't know, the cord is not in the worst shape. Did notice a little spot there, it's getting kind of thin. But that speaker, we probably wouldn't know if anything worked anyway, because it's so far gone. Alright, well, that's probably not going to work. Okay, I'm not sure what to use to make this shiny, so I got a little bit of Mother's mag and aluminum polish on this side and a little bit of turtle wax polishing compound on this side. And we're going to see which one brings out a nice shine to it, or if neither one do. That's why I'm doing it on the back. Okay, did take a little something off. Go ahead and buff that and see. Definitely left a little bit of a gloss reflection to it there. We'll try the other stuff real quick. The turtle wax polishing compound. Again, I'm not sure if this is the right thing to use on it, but it's what I have. Oh, well, I'm getting it all over on this side. I must say, that did a pretty nice job. Because that's what we went from. You gotta see how well these hold up, though, if they're gonna fade back to what they were before, or if they hold. There's the mothers. There's the turtle wax. While we're at it, we could try a little bit of speed wax and see if that does anything. Oh, if that doesn't dry out, that might be our best bet. See, that's starting to fade to a haze. Yeah, they're both starting to fade out. Seems like the mother's is holding its shine the best. Okay. You know, I tried some of this wet and black tire foam. I'm just experimenting at this point. But I tried some of that right in here, and it turned out pretty nice. It seems like it gets down the pores pretty well because it bubbles out. So maybe we'll try that on. See, that's got kind of a, that mother's really did leave a bit of a gloss where this didn't. Maybe I ought to hit this with mothers first. Oh, let's try this first. See how that works. See if the mothers can polish it up a bit, and then if this can give it a nice gloss, because even where I didn't like polish it or anything, it kind of brought back some color to it. Let's see how that works. Alright, I'll let that dry off a bit. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a gloss to it. You can kind of see the reflection of my finger, where this, not so much. So I think I'm going to hit the whole thing with mothers, and then I'll hit it with some tire foam. If I end up messing up the radio, oh well, it was a freebie. It was just thrown in on a deal with some other stuff. See, I'm getting some gloss out of there already. Good glava. Might be too much. Alright, I think I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. Okay, well, it's turning out alright. So far. Yeah, definitely looks better than it did. Coming along pretty good there. That's what it looked like before. There it is after. Went from that to that. See how rough that was? I thought that wouldn't turn out so nice, but it turned out pretty good. Alright, it ain't perfect, but it still looks a lot better than how we started. So now on the back, I'll try it on this back and side, see how the tire foam works. Let that sit on there for a little bit and wipe it off. Alright, that was a little over a minute. Let's see. Wipe it off and see what we get. Got a fresh rag too. Now I'm getting wood chips all over it. Well, if it can hold that level of gloss, I think we win. Time will tell. We'll have to see if it holds that or if it just fades out as soon as it dries. Okay, well that faded out. Now I got some new finish. I'm just trying to make this shine with stuff I have laying around the shop. I don't want to buy anything special for it. Okay, we'll have to see if that holds its shine or if it fades out. Well, I think I found the answer. How to get this nice and glossy like that. I used some mothers and a buffing wheel. Maybe that's what I should have just done on the whole thing. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, so what I ultimately ended up doing was taking some 1000 grit paper and some 2000 grit paper. And I sanded it down first with 1000, then went over it with 2000. And then I hit it with the buffing wheel, and I used some of the Mother's Magna aluminum polish on it. And then I used some of the turtle wax polishing compound. Some of the areas turned out good, like right there turned out really nice. On the top, if it focus, looks okay at an angle, but straight on it's not perfect. I needed to go a little further with the sandpaper finer grit, but I didn't have any on hand, so I guess I need to get some more. But yeah, it kind of brought back some of the shine. Still kind of wet, but definitely looks better than what we started with. It's smooth. So, alright, I guess I'm going to throw this thing back together. I'm not going to plug that in. It looks like a fire waiting to happen. Yeah, look at that. Can't tell if there's stuff in there or not. It definitely is pretty filthy. I think this is just something I'm going to have out in the shed. Well, I'll put that back in off camera. But I think it's just something I'm going to have up on the shelf in the shed, just to look nice. Because I don't really want that in the house. And I don't really want to just have the housing out and leave that alone. So, alright. Go ahead and get that back together. Okay, so I'll take a little closer look at this radio just to see how it all works in here. So my initial thought was I could turn the dial, turn the tuner down. I thought the tuner was behind this piece, but no, the tuner's up high here. That's your tuner piece. So you have a little bit of string that goes around here and would come up around here and turn this when you turn the knob, and then also it'd come up and go through. Let's see here. There's a pulley here, and then your this little guy that shows where you're at. The string feeds through the back of it, so it moves. And then you have a second pulley that comes around here. It looks like it comes back around. I'm not sure where it goes from there though. There's nowhere for it to go down. I don't know why that one's there. I would think it would go. It would shoot across from here, go through that, go through this piece, and then come back around and loop. But I don't know where it's going with that pulley being there. So it'd have to go down, turn, unless it comes down, turns, and then goes back. No, yeah, it could come back. No, it wouldn't. I don't know how that part works. I don't see another pulley anywhere for that string to go to. Unless it's a continuous loop and that's just the end of the string. That could be. It just comes down, loops, and then goes back somehow. I'm not real sure how that works. The string was off. Well, there was a little bit of string attached, but for the most part the string was off and I wasn't paying attention to it. Oh well, it doesn't matter, I guess. I cleaned this faceplate up. Shame about the speaker being so far gone. I might just take that white off there so it's gone. I'll have to clean up this black backing and throw it back together. Alright, here it is all done. Looks pretty good. We got a little bit of gloss out of it. It's definitely not perfect, but it looks a lot better than what we started with. Down in there I cleaned up that back panel behind there. It cleaned up pretty good. But yeah, it's definitely probably never going to work again, but but yeah, I just can't see putting the time and money into buying new tubes, and I don't know how it looks up underneath and all the circuitry and everything in there. But at least the outside looks good. If I ever find a good guts for one of these, I'll probably just take this shell off, unless it's got a good shell on it too. Judging how this one aged, I'd say the shell probably survives more than the guts of it, because it still looks nasty. But yeah, it's definitely not too bad. It's gonna look good on the wall. Alright, well that's gonna do it for this video. I'll see you next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.